I've seen a lot of hype about this mascara. It's the new one from Revolution. It is the Wrap Lash Mega Extension and Volume Tubing Mascara. I was sent this, but this is not sponsored. I'm going to give you my honest thoughts. What is that in my eyelashes? Powder in my lashes. They did send 3 shades. They sent black, they sent brown, and they sent burgundy, but I thought I would just go for the black one. So it has quite a big plastic brush. I will say I've tested it on 2 separate occasions now, just because for me, the wear test of a mascara is so important because I have oily skin and oily eyelids and oily just everywhere around my eyes. Sometimes mascaras will smudge on me throughout the day, so they'll look really good at the start and then I'll end up with like smudges up here, smudges down here. This one doesn't do that, which I have double checked. I've worn it for a full day on 2 separate occasions. It does not smudge on me personally. Obviously I know that everyone's different and it depends on your skin and your eyes and all that, but my first thoughts when I first put this on was that it's actually a very wet formula. Like, can you see I just got a bit up there? I think I'll like it more once it's dried out a bit. You know, after you've had a mascara for a few weeks and it kind of gets a little bit drier because it's been open and closed a few times. That's what I'm hoping for anyway, because at the moment it's a little bit too wet for my liking. However, if you leave the layers to dry in between, it definitely kind of builds on itself. I think that's like a tubing mascara kind of thing, where you can get really good extension because it kind of turns into this like rubbery formula when it dries. As you can see, we have a few clumps, which I like to just kind of do this and knock the clumps off the ends. But the difference in both my eyes, it is pretty impressive. It does get a little bit clumpy if you build it too much. Definitely does the whole volume and extension thing. I think for some people it probably will be a bit too clumpy. If you don't like a thick mascara, then you're probably not gonna like this. For me, it doesn't beat my favorites, which are Maybelline Sky High and the L'Oreal Panorama, is it called? The gold one. But I do really like it actually. I think it does a very good job and I think I will continue to like it even better once it's dried out a little bit. Also super easy to remove. Some tubing mascaras that say they're tubing mascaras, you then go to rinse them off with warm water and they don't actually come off like tubing mascaras. This one is a true tubing mascara. It fully comes off in like the little strands. So the cons I would say are it's a little bit clumpy, the formula is quite wet and it's just a little bit messy. The pros are it doesn't smudge on me, it definitely gives big lashes and it's a true tubing mascara. That's my mini review on this. Let me know if you've tried it, let me know what you think, and I hope that helped.